Today we're going to demonstrate some poultry cutting. When we roast the bird, everything shrinks when you cook it. So the sinews around the drumstick are very, very tough. So I want to release these and control the shrinkage. And also when we get to the wing part down here, I'm going to remove the wings so that it will shrink here on this bit that's not very useful and not shrink off of the breastbone. So it's quite simple to just cut into towards that little joint and then remove that so that the shrinkage will be at that end. I'm going to do exactly the same on these leg parts. I'm just going to cut around here and then just remove that piece. The next thing we need to do is to season the inside, and in this case we're using Aqua Armor Blend's Caribbean seasoning. I decided to have a little bit of spice but a little bit of intrigue, and so I'm just going to put a little bit in here, shake it in there, and all the way over the top. And then when we prepare our roast, it's best to have a little piece of string and wrap it around this, what we call the parson's nose, and around the legs, and bring it up and tie it. And then we can come underneath and keep that piece of flap over there, come around that leg and around this leg, and then tie. We've now removed our guinea hen, which has been roasting for about an hour. I'm going to demonstrate a quick gravy. The pieces of giblet and the wings and the neck, they're all in here, and I'm going to slowly cook them to coagulate, solidify any of the goodness, but I want to get rid of the fat. I will leave a tiny little bit in there and make a roux so that we can thicken the gravy, but you can see that it's been cooked down, and I just get rid of that little bit of fat because I don't want that in the gravy, just saving maybe a teaspoon. And into that, I'm going to turn up my heat a little bit, and I put a little bit of whole wheat flour. We are doing gluten-free stuff today, so I could use rice flour and have the same effect. It's just a little thickening agent so that our gravy is not liquid. So I'm going to just work that flour into the fat and let it cook a little bit. And I'm just going to add some of the stock to this and work that roux just to thicken. So as we simmer this, it'll thicken, that flour will thicken up. And of course, being we use raw flour, we do need to let it cook out. It's got to simmer for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And as that simmers for several minutes, you do need to taste it. You need to make sure that we have enough seasoning. And if you remember when we started this, the guinea hen was seasoned with the Caribbean seasoning, and it's almost there. So I'm just going to take a little bit more seasoning, maybe 1/4 teaspoon, just to give it what I need to be ready on the pan. After it's cooked out, you're ready, you're happy with it. I want it, all those bones, all those bits and pieces, all that just gets strained out. And I did take all the strings off of our bird and the gravy over the top, or serve it on the side, however you like.